Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay this morning. I am up at 4:30 a.m. getting ready for my boot camp, and I was sitting here, um, and I was surfing social media and I came across some stuff. And it seems like some pettiness is in the atmosphere. We know that, Yo Gotti had not been on social media because he had been too busy following Glorilla around um, and being with Angela. And Moneybag Yo is back on social media being petty. Now we know that there had been some stuff going on um, with CEO Jizzo, Lil Migos, Stupid Duke, and Moneybag Yo, right? And it seems like it appears to me that Gotti and them have gotten involved, and we know that he's never gonna post that he's in a beef with anybody, but he starts to do little petty stuff like he starts to do little petty stuff like post up his jewelry and all of that. It seems to coincide with like Snoop Bands. We've been seeing Snoop Bands and them also do their thing. It's something about when Young Dolph's artists starts flossing and flexing and stuff. I guess that brings Yo Gotti out, right? It just kind of bring him out. Um, but anyways, let's. It just seems like that there is some pettiness going on. That's how it appears to me, and I don't think I'm reading too much into it. I believe what I'm looking at is valid. Hold on, you guys. Let me pull up his page because he had not really really been on social media because because he, like I said, he had to follow Glorilla around and um kind of pimp her so that he can travel the world with Angela. He could show Angela a good time. If I'm wrong, God, please forgive me, but I have to get one in. Okay, because I don't like what this dude does. Okay. Now let's just look at this. Now I am being petty, but it's okay. Um, let's look at this. Okay.
Cello, CMG Glow Cello, we out here. You know what I'm saying? Palm trees in the skyline, four Rolls Royces and they all mine.
I told y'all this man is the reason why Young Dolph is in his grave. Y'all ain't gonna believe me, and let me just say this because I think that I believe that every bit of Big Jook being petty and all that, but I think everything Big Jook is, and I'm sure him and Young Dolph had their own thing going on. Big Jook and Young Dolph had been into it and things of that nature, but I still believe that this right here is the culprit of everything. Okay, that's what I believe. I believe he is initially, and just in my opinion, and I'll say allegedly, it all started with him. People put everything on Big Jook because Big Jook always do everything for his brother. And I'm not saying that he is involved because I do believe he is, but it is by way of his brother. Okay. And it's easy for his brother to continuously send people out to do stuff if he feels like he can pay them off to go do time. Uh, if they crazy enough to go lay up and stretch out and do all the damn time for him, but you're talking about a murder. And so even people start to look at their relatives a little different when you're talking about 60 years and you ain't gonna come out no more because He was to go do 60 years for his brother. His brother will be dead and rotten. Okay. He'll never get out again. Okay. He'll never get out again because he'll be 110 years old because he about almost 50 now if he ain't. So he'll be stinking and rotten. I'm talking about the brother. He had been croaked over probably before him being out because God is going to get Gotti back. He's got a very jealous spirit on him. And I've had the opportunity to watch um Juke and to watch his brother. And I'm not saying that he ain't cold blooded, but Gotti seems to be completely out of touch, okay, with anything. He has given himself a godlike complex. I see Juke. I believe that Juke ass is low down, but I've watched Juke with those kids and stuff, and he seems to have a human side. Okay. That's the reason why I say everything that he has been pulled into has been by way of his brother, while everybody is wanting to exclude him. Okay. Anytime a person can, you know what I mean, you could tap into a human side. Oftentimes, whatever they're pulled into, it is because they tap into an animalistic side, trying to protect maybe what they think is more valuable. Okay, and for some reason, everybody think God is more valuable when God is making an ass out of everybody. He's jealous hearted. We see now what he's doing. He can't stand to see them little dudes on tour. He can't stand to see them flossing and flexing. And Moneybag Yo got the same kind of damn spirit. He's evil. I can see it. He is definitely evil. Moneybag Yo, I don't know if he on that stuff. Okay, that stuff got him cold. Okay, because if this stuff is true, okay, about if this stuff is true about what's the word that I'm looking for? He did this to Stupid Duke's baby's mother. That's sadistic and evil on a whole nother level. If he had a damn issue with Stupid Duke be out in these streets. We see Stupid Duke be doing videos. He ain't hiding nowhere. He could have easily went and took that up with Stupid Duke if nothing else. I mean, he could have had his folks searching for him. But why on earth would they want to take a mother away from away from in front of her children? That is sadistic on a whole nother level. That is sadistic on a whole nother level. He know damn well. First of all, he ain't no motherfucking gangster, because gangsters will let you know it ain't not the women and the children. Period. Then had the nerve to jump on his damn social media, and I believe now that he was trolling Stupid Dude and say, I'm starting a nonprofit organization to help those kids who have had lost their parents to murder. Now I feel like he was trolling. Either he was trolling Stupid Duke or he was scared because they was talking about that situation. He had two situations staring him in the face that folks were saying he may have been a part of. Okay, the one with supposedly when his baby mama. I don't really know what happened with that. I can't say he had nothing to do with that, and I don't even know if that was his baby mama because he never addressed it. But we do know that Stupid Duke's baby's mother was hit. Okay, and I think that is so demonic on so many levels, and so now they got their asses back on social media. Okay, and don't think I'm excluding Juke from anything because I'm not. But I just believe that Juke is more human than Gotti because they have always protected him and made him into a damn monster. Okay, it's easy to call hits and do shit like that when you got a bunch of damn fools that's gonna go and put their lives and their freedom in jeopardy to do it for you. Okay, hold on. Hold on, you guys. The reason I get quiet is because I think when I click into another screen, um, you all won't be able to hear me. So let me pull this nigga up right here. There it is. Lord Jesus. Hold on. And let me just say this. I had always in had been a very big fan of Moneybag Yo before all of this stuff went on. I have a cousin who is related to Young Dolph on her mother's side. And I remember when this first happened. And I said, "You don't think that Moneybag Yo was involved?" Especially when I started looking at you know, I started learning about the artist and how the little kid was out there saying Moneybag Yo was on social media going back and forth with Dolph. All of that stuff has been scrubbed. And she said, "No, we don't think Moneybag was involved. We don't think he would have nothing to do with that at all." I said, "Oh, okay." That's all I said. Okay. I said, "Oh, okay." Um, but she never, she still never says much. Okay. Um, but I always said that he never smelled passed the smell test. Okay. So let's look at this. Okay. He said, "Get back, hard as shit out." Mm, Lord, Satan, the Lord Jesus rebukes you. Okay. Look at this. Look at him. He's showing his jewelry and stuff. So y'all have to watch when they call themselves start flossing and all of that. I think they feel like Pre been popping out too hard and all of that. And even though Pre ain't said nothing about them, even though Pre has not said anything about them, I just think that it makes them feel a certain way because I guess they feel like they supposed to be the biggest. They can't stand to see those young dudes doing well. That's the reason I say the feds need to. They already posted up. They need to go ahead. This right here, hey, they already posted up. Okay, and the time can't seem to come fast enough because these are the main two that is destroying. Okay, hold on one second. Let me pull up something else. I'm getting them one by one because I got a message for them all one by one. Okay. So I think Little Migos want everybody to know he's showing the CMG roster for those who think that Black Youngsters not on the label. He's tagged ESTG and Lil Papa, and I really hope Lil Papa stay out of that stuff. Please don't tell me that Lil Papa. I watch people's energy and their aura and stuff like that. Like I pay close attention to people. He just don't seem like that he would be on that. But I don't know because if my memory serves me right, I believe that they said Lil Papa had dissed Dolph, and Lil Papa knows nothing about Young Dolph, so that means Gotti brought him in doing that. When people were saying Lil Papa really was not a bad person, you know. Let's see. So y'all see he's showing the whole CMG roster. And he's got 42 in his hand. I guess that's 42 Doug or whatever. And so I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hold on.
These niggas, man. The rest of my little bros and tell them, come clean like the washing machine, man. I need my logos. I'm ripping all the brands.
That was Big Jook ass. That was Big Jook ass. Lord have mercy. Hold on.
Number two, go eat all the rest of these niggas, man. The rest of my little bros and tell them, come clean like the washing machine, man. I need my logos on Rip.
So basically, what Little Migos did was shared something. I guess he was sharing something that was on Big Juke's page. Let me see. It does not say that he shared it. Maybe he was around him or something like that. I don't know, but Big Juke ain't did that in a long time. So what I have noticed is that whenever they want to try to put a battery in their backs, um, or whatever, they start doing things like this because normally, they just up Glorilla's ass. Okay, let's just be honest. They or Moneybag Yo's, but they hadn't really been up his ass like they had been Glorilla's, right? Because she is their cash cow at this point. But now you're starting to see them put a lot of this stuff back into the atmosphere, right? And look at me, try to, uh, you know, um, rationalize a lot of stuff, but these people are just evil. They are. And so the feds need to go on and post up. And I was looking at what CEO Jizzle was saying that, he does not do funerals. To all his loved ones don't die on him. So I think he's telling them to stay up. They do need to keep their head on swivel because these people are sick. They really are. They are demonic and sick, and they do not need to be supported. I have been saying that for the longest. Anytime you can spew that type of energy. And so what they're doing is they start doing this when they want to instigate and put uh when they want to instigate and start, putting a battery in these little dudes' backs or whatever. But I hope Black Youngster opening his eyes because they didn't use him to death. Okay. And they're moving right along. They looking for the next one that's gonna crash out just like him. So y'all, that's why I was saying the feds need to go on and post up. This is something to be watched. Okay. Leave CEO Jizzle and Snoop Bands and all of them alone. We know Gotti got an issue with Snoop Bands because Snoop Bands added him. He still got an issue with that. Snoop Bands added him about a year ago, and I believe it is because and Snoop Bands they had started to, I feel like they already knew the direction, but they had started to really find out the truth and who was truly behind what had happened to Young Dolph, which everybody basically already knew. And I think it brought out a whole lot of frustration. This did not have to happen, and then they think they can floss and flex and all of that. But as I always say, that God get back ain't nothing nice, and God works through the people that He have put in place. Okay, that's the reason why when folks sit up saying they hate the police, they hate the FBI, I say, well, I don't like those that do corrupt things. I understand that everybody ain't corrupt, but I understand that if you truly want justice for Dolph, it's gonna have to be these people that bring the rest of them down. Hell, they know they can't take their asses out and arrest them. It takes people in authoritative positions that have jobs in those positions that's going to handcuff their asses and take them back to jail for the rest of their lives. So that's the reason why I always send positive energy and always praying for those good ones, for God to let there be a speedy indictment because these folks need to be off street. They're a bunch of damn fools, okay? They're a bunch of damn fools. But you know what? If you give somebody enough rope, they will hang themselves. And they're basically hanging themselves. And so you have to understand when God it pops back out, it is always for a reason. Because he normally have his face up Angela's ass. Okay. So if he can take time to take his face from up her ass and take his, come out of some of those back rooms where they coming together to think of plans to consistently pimp Glorilla um and scheme off of her then and get back on social media to do some meddling, you know that there is something in the atmosphere, okay? So that's the reason why I say, God, let there be a speedy indictment for these people that have done this to Young Dolph because they're consistently putting negative energy in the atmosphere. They make these already misguided young adults and old adults, it seems like now, because they just as dumb as a box of rocks, okay? They make them think that what they are doing is okay, and this is what happens when you go out and destruct, and this is how you live, and that's just not it. Okay, so God, I just pray for a speedy indictment, and I truly believe once they get the core of because what they did was they showed sent a negative spirit, a demonic force out into the atmosphere, and so once God cleans up, and I know it's going to be cleaned up, and these people are off of the streets, I believe that we'll start to see the energy in Memphis um, um, turn around, because they are definitely releasing demonic energies, them dangling their money. Yeah, little dude, I give you a deal if you go and kill somebody, take somebody's life. That is so demonic. Equivalent to serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy and all of them. And that's why I say we can't support people like this. Okay. But anyways, like I said, this is something to watch. It really is. It's something to watch. And hold on one second. I want to show y'all something else. I truly believe because these young dudes seem to be happy and moving on with their lives and things of that nature. This is the reason for all of this. This is a Young Dolph's artist. This is Snoop Bands. He's also out in LA. Okay. Um, because it looks like to me that Moneybag Yo said he was in LA. God, it might be in LA. I don't know. Let's see. I'm out of space on these niggas, but fly. They seem to be just having fun and living it up. You know what I mean? Um, and you have to understand too, sometimes, when people know that they are getting ready to go down, they can't stand to see these little dudes being happy, because trust me, the authorities are in very much contact with Young Dolph's family. And so they know a whole lot of stuff also. And I'm sure we know Jay Fizzle is in Dolph's family. That's his cousin. I'm sure that these little dudes know exactly what's going on, right? They have more information. That's the reason why they can be cool about it, because they already know what's going to go on. Okay? Hold on.
Yo, shout out my boy Snoop. You already know PRE all cash. Tapped in with your boy.
Okay, so like I said, Snoop Band seeming to be out there. Looks like he might be traveling a little bit, doing some appearances with Jay Fizzle, and it might be on Key Glock's tour, because I do know Key Glock let him come out and rock out with him too, which is a good thing to do. Hold on one second. Yeah, so basically what Lamigos did was sharing what Big Juke had posted. Lord, they don't get tired of me talking about them being old and stupid, meddling and going on. Hold on. I know they look at my stuff.
Free Doug, man. My little brother. He bought me this about 2 years ago. I don't really wear jewelry. But he want to turn his big brother up, man. So he ain't finished the job. Tell him I need the necklace to go with it. Either the diamond chain or the Cuban link. Yeah, Bugatti boy. This is not the bullshit. Y'all go tell them folks free my little brother ASAP. Tell him his
So
big
what
brother
he
waiting on
basically
him
doing was he
to come
throwing out
finish what he
24-hour
started.
shots. They real
I
bothered
need the
about free.
chain plus the platinum presidential Rolex to go with it. So when you come home, we going straight to wifey, and it's on you. I don't care if you just got out. You still got that younger term money. This son bitch filthy rich, y'all. Love you, boy. Now do me another favor too. Go add all the rest of these niggas, man. The rest of my little bros and tell them come clean like the washing machine, man. I need my logos. I'm repping all the brands this summer, man. We repping all the brands this summer, man. I need my ESTG, my Black Youngster, my Brick Gang, my Block Nation, my Big Boogie, R4L. I need all the brands, y'all. We repping all the brands this year, man.
How come
Doug
he
and I
didn't
already
say heavy
started it
camp?
off, y'all. This ain't no little shit, and it ain't light. You see, this ain't no light shit. You don't hear all that clanging and shit. Real baguettes, real white boy diamonds. So don't y'all come playing. Everything gotta be big. You know, I'm a big nigga. Don't give me no little chain. I ain't gonna wear it. I'm gonna give it back. One more favor too, man. Y'all let them motherfucking CMG the labor know too, since they wanna put me on the motherfucking Allegiant. You feel me? Tell them I need that motherfucking new chain, and the new logo. This the old one. How I supposed to be the motherfucking boss, but I ain't got the new logo. So y'all need to come on down too. Not none of that little shit. I need the big dog. Y'all know I'm big dog in this shit, man. Don't get no bigger than me, man. Yeah. Look, Gotti, this my little brother. So he not bigger than me. So y'all go tell that motherfucker about it. CLG Live and Yo Gotti. I need my new shit, bro. The fuck wrong with y'all, man? I rep this shit like a motherfucker, man. I die about this shit, man. Tell you now. ASAP, y'all do me a favor. Go at that CMG the Live and Yo Gotti off. I forgot about my little sister, them too. Big Glow and Layla. Y'all don't get away either. Y'all come clean like the washing machine, too. I don't give a fuck what color it is. I'm a Glow Rider and whatever else y'all brand is. You know, the motherfucker be pink, whatever color, it don't matter. Y'all come clean too. I need to be repping. Y'all do me another favor too. Go add all the rest of these niggas, man. The rest of my little bros and tell them come clean like the washing machine, man.
Well, he sure didn't say heavy camp. He made sure he didn't say that. He did say black youngster, but he didn't say heavy camp like he said Brick Gang and all the rest of them. So that he half ass in it. But it so that let you know, he said black youngster's name, just because basically that's how they make a fool out of them, to still get them to do whatever they want them to do, right? But he didn't make them. He didn't. Hey, but I think that's a shame when somebody is constantly saying "come clean like the washing machine." That number one, he's meddling. He's meddling. It seems like he's meddling with Pre. We already know it's Pre because it seems like to me these old ass men just lose their damn mind when it comes to Young Dolph's artists. They cannot help themselves. And he kept saying, "Come clean like the washing machine." So it seemed like to me that was a subliminal that he might have been putting into the atmosphere to put a battery in some of these little young dudes back to go and do some hits and things of that nature. So I think that needs to be watched too. What he's doing is setting somebody's children up, somebody's son up to be killed. And if you in your damn 30s, you's an old, stupid, ignorant motherfucker talking about you's a goddamn shade tree hitman, and you got you some you got fucking kids. And even if you ain't got no kids, you got some parents, and you dumb enough to let a nigga like that who think that they on top to send you out to die, because basically that's what you're doing. You is pathetic and you good for nothing if you call yourself doing that. Okay, so I think it's a shame what Big Juke and Gotti and them is doing. And so I think what we're gonna have to do is just go into prayer, because I know the prayers of the righteous avail it much for there to be for them folks to speed up. Whatever it is that's taking them a while, they need to go ahead and speed it up. Ask God to let there be justice in totality. And there can't be justice in totality until some people are off of the street. Okay, so now they jealous of pre-artists flossing and flexing. Let them little dudes have fun. Let them have fun. Okay, they ain't said nothing about CMG. Didn't have no jewelry or anything like that. But that's that jealousy. That's that same jealousy that gave them an urgency to gave somebody an urgency to want to put Young Dolph in the grave. We see that rearing back up. Gotti was meddling. Moneybag Yo was meddling. Juke was meddling. So those were the three that was in. All three of them was in Miami. um the week that they were all together, the week that Doc was killed. Okay. um and so they're doing the same things, and what they do is they kind of put that negative, that bad energy into the atmosphere to get these little dudes started. But like I said, CEO Jizzle posted, I don't do funerals, and I don't want my loved ones to die on me. um and so we ask God to shield and protect all of these young dudes, even the ones that they plan on sending out, even these old fools, okay, that they use, and that is putting them before they put their families. I hope that they have an epiphany. You have to even pray for them, for when they go to them and say, "Nah, I need you to go hit a lick, because it seemed like Young Dolph artist is gonna come up, man." For them to say, "Go fuck yourself, you motherfucker." Okay, so that's what those prayers do. I ain't being your hitman no more. I've been a damn fool for all my life for you, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I'm getting saved or something like that. I choose my family. If you want somebody hit, you go do it yourself. Cause see, if they supposed to be such hitters, why don't they go do it themselves? Okay. Or when they try to go get somebody's damn child that has already been led, God gives them an epiphany and they have some type of self-worth. That's what I'm praying, that it all just blows up in their faces. Okay, because they is definitely doing this stuff. They is doing it. They doing exactly what I just put into the atmosphere. They're jealous of Young Dolph's artists. That is what is going on, and they are putting subliminals, I believe, into the atmosphere, because he kept saying, "Come clean up, go clean up or something. Come clean, or come clean up or clean or something like that." So, but anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about that. And look at me. At first, I had wanted to give Big. Well, I've never gave him the benefit of the doubt, because we already know what we know about that. But I still stand on all of this generated from Gotti. Okay, even when folks say, "Well, Big Juke got his own mind," Gotti, this all started with generated from Gotti. Okay, this all generated from Gotti, because Big Juke and Dolph had been going at each other for a while now. Okay, I think Gotti just had an urgency and wanting them gone. Okay, and they got about making sure that it happened. Okay. All right. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. And that's why I say, you guys, pray, consistently pray, and you'll be surprised what God does to remove this demonic force that's out there in the atmosphere, because it is definitely a demonic force. This is a lot of the part of the problem. This is, I think this whole little group is 85% of the problem of what's going on in Memphis, with them sending back it's trickling down from them. That's just what I believe. Okay. I'm not saying Memphis didn't already have problems, but this is 85% of it. Okay. And I might be giving them being too lenient, okay? Because they feel like the money that the people have helped them to make has been to is to go and send hits back and destruction back to the black community, okay? While they consistently put up businesses and hijack the black community, they want the community that they are destroying to support them, and this stuff is gonna stop because God is gonna stop it, okay? So hey, feds, I know y'all out there, but y'all really, need to go ahead and post up and watch this even closer because they don't want to let no young group that they cannot pimp be great. And we coming against them in the name of Jesus. At this point, it's going to take prayer for these Negroes. And I'm talking about hardcore prayer, fasting, and things of that nature. Okay. And then just giving it to God and being silent. Because if I start praying and then I say I can't talk about this no more, I'm gonna step back and let God do what God does. You're gonna start seeing what's happening because He says where two or three agree, He would be in the midst. Okay, and it's gonna take some people that truly want some justice, that truly want to see Memphis come out of bondage. Okay, to go up into prayer in the spiritual realm to bring these devils down, okay? And then step back, okay? And watch God be God. And y'all gonna see what's gonna happen, okay? And I'm being serious about that. This stuff got to stop. These folks is evil. They evil, okay? Leave these young dudes alone. Leave them alone. Let me go. You 20 something years old, okay? You got a whole lot of life ahead of you, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. 60 years is a long time, okay? Anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk with you later.